Okay, so I've hijacked Hayden's camera, and we're gonna attempt to do the tractor 50 hour with no help. Cody showed me once his last time, so I'm gonna attempt to do it on my own. No supervision. So we're about to see how this goes. I need a rag. Doing my 50 hour. I've just started. I'd have done this side. Now you can walk around, do your little inspection. But I've done this side, and then I have that one right there on the other side. And then I'm done with that side on the cart.
You haven't done the tractor yet?
No.
There's a cover on it. I might get you to pull over to the Dodge, that way we can blow it out, because it's going to be forever if we just sit here and wait until they get done pumping and then blow out the radiator. They've already moved to the next field, so we're kind of slacking over here by ourselves. That's really good. I seen blow the radiator out this morning.
I think I'm just gonna turn the tires.
You got, look at me. Look at me. Raise up. You might have something on your chin. It's a cricket.
Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Hayden, get it off! Are you serious?
Yeah, it was a baby cricket on your chin.
Hate bug.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Well, we're leaving Mom and Tessa behind because they're still pumping fuel. Tatum and I, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next field. All the other combines actually already left us and went to the next field. That's perks of having a high flow pump on the field trailer. I think they can fill up like all 4 of their combines in like 20 minutes. But it takes about 20 minutes for us to fill up 1 combine. So anyways, we're kind of late to the game, but we're gonna move fields here and get going for the day. Do y'all hear that? Something's squeaking on the header, or more like chirping, really. I don't know what it is. It's not my sickle and it's not my reel, because whenever I reverse the header, I don't hear it. Also, whenever I kill the header, I also don't hear it. So it's something on the header, but I can't run it and stand out there and see what it is because, you know, all the safety features on this thing. So I'm gonna get Dad to come over here and check it out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the drum or if it's the belt. I don't know what's going on. But it's not good starting out the day with hearing noises. We've cut 5 acres so far. Today's gonna be a long day. Well, we might have solved the squeaking. Because the squeaking stopped and my right draper belt stopped. Interesting. Alright, I guess I'm gonna dump off and hopefully it's not a key. If you've watched my channel before, you know that the delivery belts on these FD1 headers is terrible. I mean, the key strips out of the keyway, and yeah, it just does it all the time, so I don't know, we'll see. Well, it turns out it is that key over there that stripped out of that keyway. And we've done 5.5 acres this morning. So, I don't know, I'm not bragging or anything, but pretty productive day if you ask me. Anyways, we're gonna go pull this off, and we know exactly what the problem is, so we even got the tools down to take it out.
.16" wrench, Jesse. Oh my God, that got plenty done. It was fixing to get real.
Charred the wires a little bit.
Yeah, we ought to tape all this up while we're in here. Oh, hang on. They're 14s. So they're 9/16. Didn't we loctate something last time? Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I don't know.
It was these, wasn't it?
No. we Loctited that keyway in there. But I don't think I have any 620 Loctite.
I think we did Loctite those.
Yes, we did. I think so.
You need to go hold that pump.
No. You just gotta go on some more.
Well, it's turning, so that's a good sign. Well, I guess the problem is solved for now, at least. Whenever we took that apart and we rolled the roller after we put it all together, the motor kind of like goes back and forth, which means it's not centered on there, which also means it's going to be eating on that key again. I don't know, something is not very square right there and making the roller not centered. Which we've had problems with that on Mom's header, and it actually eventually broke out the tack welds that hold on the motor. So we had to go in there and actually weld that motor back, or well, at least the bracket that holds the motor back on there. And so far we haven't had any more problems. One thing that I wish that they would add or change on these headers, which granted, some of this might already be changed on the FD2. Definitely the key and the keyway on this roller right here. I think that needs to be like a total spline system or something totally different there. I've already went and snooped around on the FD2s over there that the farmer has, and they have changed the down pressure cable situation, so that's good. They also changed the roller bearing grease fittings on the front right here on the center canvas. Those grease fittings on these, you have to take the skid plate off to grease them. I think that's super inconvenient, but they did change, they at least put it on the cap on the FD2s, I noticed. One thing that I wish they would add, and I know they don't have it on these as well as the FD2, I wish they had some sort of like differential on the reel. And let me explain. So whenever you're turning, right, like this side should slow down, like the reel. This side should speed up because it's going faster. I guess what they would need to do is, you see this motor right here, and inside this plastic right here is a chain that's running around and around and around. I guess I'd have to put another one on that side and then run the hoses to like a control block over here. So run hoses from there and then from here to a control block. The only complicated scenario would be how to tell the header whether you're turning left or right, so it knows to slow down the left side and speed up the right side. I guess you could put sensors on the header, but that's just another sensor. But like if I were to turn left right here, this end of the header is going to be hauling going around out here. This side is going to be almost sitting still, if that makes sense. So the reel doesn't go fast enough on the right side whenever you're turning this way, and vice versa, whenever you're turning this way, this side doesn't spin as fast. Which I guess you could just spin the crap out of your reel whenever you're turning, but then this side just plows up and just thrashes it out of the head. So if I had to change something with the reel, it would be a, what would you even call that? A differential reel or a variable speed reel or something? I don't know exactly what you would call that, but I think that'd be a really neat feature. Probably be something else to wear out and break, but it would be a neat feature if it worked. I've been sitting in that cab for way too long, but we've moved fields. Well, I say moved fields, we kind of moved across the road here, but Mom's full, I'm full, Tatum is also full back behind us. They gotta set up the bag over there, so all the grain carts are full, and there's like 3 combines parked trying to set the bag up. I guess I should get out, stretch my legs and stuff, maybe get a thumbnail picture. I don't know. There is a insane amount of crickets out here. I don't understand why there's so many. What are you doing? Tibbs, oh my goodness. I think Hadley's gonna leave tomorrow, so she's gonna come out here and run the combine for a little bit while I fly the drone. Although it's looking a little overcast, so I hope it kind of clears up a little bit. That way we can get some golden hour drone footage here in a little bit. Well, I guess the key on the roller bearing is holding up, so that's good. You can also see how warped this back plastic is. If you missed like a couple videos ago, this header actually caught on fire. and all of this was engulfed in flames, and it kind of messed up that section right there a little bit. Whenever he took that off, there was a bunch of like burnt chaff still in there. If you haven't seen that video, y'all should definitely go check that out. It's definitely an entertaining one.
Looks like I'm being waited on.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Yeah, it's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Well, Hadley's just about almost plugged the combine about 5 times, and plugged her sickle once, something like that.
I don't know, I did it with mom a couple times too.
I don't know how much longer we're gonna be cutting tonight because, well, it's fine going this direction, but if you turn around, it's like you can't see the end of your reel, so I don't know. They might want to call it pretty soon. Here goes Tessa. It just looks like a glob of light. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Dang. Yeah, she doesn't even have all of her lights on. Well, we filled up the bag, and I don't think they're going to put a new one on tonight. I think they're going to do that in the morning. And not only is the bag full, but also the bin site is full, and also the grain carts are full. So we don't have anything to dump in. So I guess we're done for the night, if we can figure out somewhere to park without being in the way. We're actually coming up pretty close to being done with the farmer that we're cutting for right now. Whenever we get done with this farmer, we'll actually be heading down south, actually a pretty good ways, and helping another farmer. Today's Thursday. I think we might finish maybe tomorrow or the next day. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be for sure the next day. But anyways, guys, I do think that's going to be it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.